Hello, this is my video for week 2, and I'm a little bit late on posting. But my feelings in regards to the case with the patient and the anesthesiologist and the gastroenterologist, as somebody who's worked in the medical field for over 7 years now, I think back to HIPAA guidelines and kind of question whether or not that could have been a factor in this case, because I think HIPAA and libel cases go a lot hand in hand, just due to them being in concerns of patient privacy and protecting patient dignity. And I believe that a lot of the times, in the medical field, you have your frustrations with certain patients, and a lot of times, it's kind of, it's kind of hard to believe, but also believable that a lot of the times there may be providers and nurses that probably say things about patients that they shouldn't say, just because they, want to air their frustrations out to each other. But at the same time, we're always told to be very, very careful where we're sharing that information at. Don't be sharing that in elevators or public spaces where people can hear diagnoses or hear, things about the patient that the patient wouldn't want others to know. And that can get you into a serious HIPAA violation and cost your facility money. And not only that, cost the physician money, perhaps their license. So it is a very, very serious claim when it comes to the medical field. And I believe in this case, the patient had every right to sue for that. You go to the doctor, you put your trust in these doctors, and, you're looking for them to fix what's wrong with you, and you don't expect to go under the knife and be ridiculed and made fun of, while you're under. So it's like he just so happened to record all that, hoping maybe to get instructions instead, and, expecting more professionalism out of the staff, and that's not the case. So I would think that the judgment of this case was right and fair, as far as the doctors having to pay the damages for things that were said, because even though these things weren't shared to the general public and to more people outside of the clinic, that patient's got to think about coming back in and hearing, knowing that the staff heard these things about him that aren't true. And the fact that he was misdiagnosed is one, too, just causing unnecessary harm to his mental state, thinking that there's something more wrong with him than there really is, or making others, think that there's things wrong with him that aren't really there. So that would be my thoughts on everything. Thank you.